Hello everyone, it's Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques, and I'm going to do the quick walkthrough for our 3-day mid-century modern and decorative arts auction occurring on August 11th, 12th, and 13th, 2026. All items start at 10 a.m. on all 3 of those days, and there'll be online bidding on our website, uniquesandantiques.com, and also on Live Auctioneers, Invaluable, Auction Zip, and Bid Spirit. So there's plenty of places to bid. We have preview for this auction in person on Monday, August 10th, 2026. We're here from 10 to 6. You can come and see these items in person, or you can just follow along with me while I walk up and down the aisles. We have over 1,800 items across the 3 days. And you have everything, as you can see, from mid-century to rosewood to Italian, Geoponte. You have some great lamps and lighting, pottery, Danish, Hans Wegner. Look at this great gondola sofa right here with fantastic legs. Below that, you have an amazing Milo Bauman Thayer Coggin Burlwood dining table. And look how long that is. Goes all the way out down there. All right, let's get bogged down in too many of the details. This is just a quick pass through. So I do a quick pass through of all 1,800 lots, and then once I finish doing that, I walk up and down the aisles and we look a little bit closer at the items. Lots of great items in the auction all the way across. Look at the size of this one. It's all like alabaster. Some great case pieces. This is a day 2 over here. Some amazing glassware, pottery, furnishings. Day 3 has some fantastic sculpture and country French furniture, Danish furniture. All this rough-hewn furniture here is in day 3. Once we get through day 3, we also have lots of great antiques in day 3, including some of the items from the Pyrex find in South Philadelphia of all this brand new sealed in-box Corningware and Pyrex. What a great collection that was. And then there's also an amazing selection of, here's more of the furniture, an amazing selection of pottery, Moorcroft. You got stuff that looks like Newcomb College. Great pottery. Art glass, porcelains, Royal Daltons, lots of good Chinese pottery. And day 3 also ends with an amazing wine collection from an estate that we did up in Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. So I'll insert some of the outdoor furniture, the garden items that are going to be in the auction about here. These are monumental Core 10 steel outdoor sculptures by Gerald DeGiusto, who was a faculty member at SUNY Cortland in New York State. These were outside of the Everson Museum for years in Syracuse, New York. We're selling these one at a time, and while they are large and formidable, they aren't super hard to move. They're heavy, and it takes 2 people to tip them over and put them on a hand truck, but you can get them to where you need to get them. They don't weigh 1,000 pounds each. They might probably weigh 300-400 pounds each. Lots of great other items in the auction, also by Gerald DeGiusto, as we got these directly from the estate. Also included at day 3 is a nice selection of artistic iron furniture, cast stone benches, lots of Russell Woodard, as well as urns. You have the Pearsall style fiberglass furniture. There's the nice basket weave planters as well as the long window type planters. It's a nice selection of wrought iron furniture and outdoor chairs, outdoor pedestals, nice selection of iron Salterini style furniture and more planters. Around the building, in just a second, we will see some nice wrought iron wooded love seats, lounge chairs, and more of the fiberglass furniture. All right, let's go back inside. So you saw those sculptures outside. Here are the maquettes for those sculptures. They're made out of zinc, and there are scale copies of them. And I'm coming around the corner here just so you can see the great selection of wine. Lots of good reds. Chateau Mouton Rothschild, cases of it. There's some more Chateau Mouton Rothschild, etc. Lots of great wine across the top shelf, and then more wine across the bottom shelf. I'm not sure how great that is, but it is wine. All right, so let me start the auction on day one. Now, we don't have these items catalog numbered yet. They will be once we upload them, obviously. But this is about where day one starts. There's lots of good Fornasetti. Look at this amazing carved monkey. The size of that sitting right in a chair. George Nelson coconut chairs. Back here, you have some good Italian, European art glass and pottery and glassware. Some flatware in there. Look at this nice little set here. Kind of Danish, 6 chairs, great oval table with a couple leaves. Look at that nice underneath there. The light bulb lampshade. The Gucci table. This right here is signed Nakashima 92. So it's a Mira Nakashima. Very nice studio piece. Let me pull the top off here just so you can see it. Mira Nakashima. You have the 2 sizes of La Lane style sheep. These nice, very nice kind of metal chairs, very sculptural. All right, let's continue on. You have the cowhide chairs. You have Paul Evans Cityscape. Little stand right here. Nice little Frank chair. Look at this great kind of Moser coat or quilt rack. You have some vintage Laurel lamps. This one is a contemporary Laurel style lamp by Design Line. Look at these great chairs. Rosewood arms. This is all on day one. This is a great couch right here. All the way down there in black leather. Super nice. And there's more over here. Look at that one. Rosewood. All this is on top of some great tables. Look at that rosewood dining table right there. Then you have a nice teak one here and then another nice teak one. All of these are listed on our website one at a time with dimensions and condition reports. Let me cut back here before we get on too much further. Some good mirrors. Risley, rattan, Look at this real nice teak. Got the blue felt in all the drawers. Paul McCobb. Look at this very nice one. Look at that great cactus lamp. And then you also have the wall sculptures all the way around. You have raindrops, you have leaves, you have moons. Mark Creates up there, signed. Here's a nice Sackleson, great large posters. Smiley face lamp, that's plastic. Let me come in here. It's dark. I'll turn the light on. Ooh, Carmen Miranda. Some great graffitied trash cans. Good chairs. These are seats from an antique Jaguar. Very nice there. Very specific market, but when you find the right market, they sell for good money. Stressless. You have the Nautilus chair. There's a nice womb chair back here by Saarinen. Look at these great chairs here with the oak, kind of like a sling chair. All right, let me continue on. Here's the Foot chaise lounge. Some good kind of like Pearsall right there with the high back and the matching ottoman. More chairs, speakers. All right, look what's in front of me. Lots of good American modern. Amazing heavy wall sculpture right there, like cut stainless steel. Continuing on, look at that nice surfboard table. Good pottery lamps on top of it. Some good American modern below. Look at these nice little nesting tables. Oh, you have these lamps right here. You have the button right there, turn it on, and button right there, turn it on. There you go, turn it off. Look at that great rattan shelf and all the raku pottery on it. Great group lots. We continue back down this aisle. You have some good Danish, teak, great mirrors everywhere you turn. We already saw the front of this couch. Now here's the back of it. Look at this great tiki guy right here. Tiki is very collectible nowadays. Continuing on. Not really going to be able to tell you which day some of this stuff is in. You're just going to have to look at all 3 days. I know these are all on day 1 and 2. All right, let me walk down this aisle. You have the Eames style lounge. You have some good chrome. Look at that nice mosaic top table. Look at that teak dining table, outdoor table. Here's a very nice chrome, kind of 50s modern with the vinyl. There's a nice chair right there. You have good case pieces, heavy bedroom furniture. We come along here. Look at this nice console with a mirror. Lots of good mirrors. There's a kangaroo. See anything at the auction? That's probably an Italian one. Nice lucite by Laurel. More lamps and lighting. Good Italian enamel lamp there by consignor number 60. All right, let's continue into the lobby here. In the lobby, we have some great artwork. Now, I'm not going to go through and look at all of it, but there's probably 50 pieces here, including posters and abstracts and Bernard Buffet. Look at that guy right there. It's like a Chagall or something. Outdoor scene. More. There's a Liechtenstein. Look at that one. Woo! There's Rubington back here. Let me put all these back. Continue on to this one. Some great artwork all the way through. You have great artwork mixed in with suspect artwork, mixed in with, wow, I can't believe that's here. Mixed in with, oh, is that one even finished? And then you have this one, that's definitely finished. That's a nice one right there. These are all, I think, Rubingtons coming up. 73. This is a consignor, brings us good stuff all the time. This is an Eldred. Look at the size of that thing. Looks a lot smaller in the pictures on the catalog. There's the Sackelsons back here. Nice kind of splatter paintings. Very large sizes. Very nice. Tip these back into position. More artwork over here. All right, so now let's continue. Oh, I forgot to talk about the Steinway piano in day 3. Very nice one here. It's pretty modern. I don't know why we put the stuff on top of it, but it's a Model M 301871. Very nice condition on it. All right. So let me get it. That's about it for day 1 and 2. Day 3 starts over here. There's a nice Gio Ponte at the beginning. There's some great collections of sets of chairs. You have a lot of these rustic oak and pine European chairs from France, from Denmark, from Germany. So the day 3 starts out with that, and there's also a nice collection of Italian chandeliers. Look at those. Nice little like Murano chandelier. And then all the way through over here, all these chandeliers as well. Then day 3 also ends with antiques and wine. All right. I'm going to go out and add in the outdoor, the Justos and the outdoor furniture. And then we come inside. Let's do some looks here. You have some good silver. You have some good Waterman pens. Lots of great artwork. Chinese. Cloisonne. Bronze. Carved. Look at this great brass thing right there. All right, continuing on. Some good instruments. Good old Matchbox, Johnny Lightning, Hot Wheels, clocks, artwork. Not going to spend time looking at every single one of these, but there's some great, look at this beam bird. Amazing, huge. It's bigger than my hand. It's probably a 1.5 feet tall. This is a great one right here. All right, and let's finish up with, at the end of day 2, well, you have this furniture over here. Let me peek around the corner at some of it. There's some good art, some good statues, antique furniture, leather. It's an amazing cabinet back there. the end of day 2, there's a collection of mid-century shelf lots, teak, pottery, collectibles, etc. All right, so that's about it. You've seen almost everything in the auction on June 11th, 12th, 13th, 2026. Great set of chairs here in day 2. All right, thanks for watching. It's been real. We'll see you at the auction. Bye-bye.